वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Dear brothers and sisters, in my last post of Uniqueness of Sikhism, I had talked about the contribution of Sikhs in the field of business. I had touched certain businesses, right, starting from truck operating and owning of trucks, and then hotel industry, and then other whatever they were connected with hotel industry. Today I will be talking about electronics. Electronics, in the present day world, electronics have been playing a very important role, whether they are of entertainment nature or related to technology. In both these respects, there have been very important names of Sikhs who had contributed in the progress of these electronics. Firstly, I will talk about the entertainment part. Earlier there was radio which was entertaining the people, and there was one name, Raja Singh Ji. He was manufacturing those radios. But as soon as the televisions came and replaced the radios in their houses, Raja Singh Ji appeared on the front and manufactured a very important brand that was known as Texla TV. This Texla TV had made a beginning of the TV industry, and during that decade of 1980 to 1990, this was the TV which was sold maximum. Raja Singh came to be known as the TV man of India. So he gave a boom to the industry. And afterward, many people made many brands of TVs and very popular brands came into the market. But the contribution of Raja Singh in initiating this industry of manufacturing TV, etc., and that will always remain as a part of this history. Then we come to the other sector, and that is technology and electronics related to technology. In that respect also, there may be many names, but I would like to take the name of Sunit Singh Tuli. Sunit Singh Tuli is residing in Canada. And Tuli brothers, when they had started their business in Canada, they started with the manufacturing of fax machines. And fax machine, when they manufactured, there were very few people who were manufacturing it. So they had manufactured it, and their sale immediately increased. At one point of time, during 6 months, they had sold 600 machines, and their name was recorded in the Guinness Book of Record for this sale. Afterward, they started manufacturing battery-operated printers, scanners, and all these things. And in that respect also, they became very popular, and their brands were popular and were selling like hotcakes. In the end, I would like to mention the company of DataWin, which belongs to Sunit Singh Tuli, one of the brothers of Tuli brothers, and he started manufacturing tablets, the cheap, simple tablets, which are not very costly, inexpensive. And at one point of time, that tablets known as Akash tablets, only he was manufacturing such type of tablets, and they had been sold in big number. So we can say that these manufacturers, in the field of manufacturing, there are certain names of Sikhs who had initiated and who had given a boost to the industry. In trading field also, there are a number of Sikhs who had contributed and who had dealt with this business of electronics. And one name I would like to mention is that of Kartar Singh Tokral. He's in Singapore, a very big businessman and dealing in electronics. When he started the business, he started importing various brands of televisions and those VCRs, etc., so many electronics. And gradually his business increased and expanded, became a very important trader, importer and exporter also, and then expanded the business from Singapore to China, Japan, and Thailand, etc., even in India. So he became one of the richest persons dealing in this kind of business. Then we can talk of the other entertainments also, like theaters, cinemas. And in that case, the name of this Chadda brothers, Ponti Chadda and all the family, their family, the original Singh Chadda, they had started this kind of business, expanding this entertainment, and now their theater, wave theater, and they are built many buildings and colonies they had established. So they came into real estate also, and many other businesses. So they became very famous. And this regarding real estate, I will be talking in detail in one of my other posts because this is a very detailed subject. But in this respect, I would only like to mention their theaters and the chain of theater, that is the wave theater. And this chain of theater was this started by this group, Chata Group. Although I will be touching real estate in some other posts, but I would like to mention one name, and that is the name of Burger Paints. Burger Paints, because it is related with the real estate, and they are giving this manufacturing burger paints, and they are the second largest paints manufacturers in India, and they are known as Kuldeep Singh. Their name is Kuldeep Singh, and also Sumitar Singh, Tingra. So Tingra brothers, they are manufacturing those burger paints, and they're very famous for that. And this is a Calcutta-based business, and they are very rich people also, because they have earned a lot of money and made a lot of name in this industry, manufacturing of burger paints. Then I can talk about cloth business. The cloth business Sikhs are very closely related with, because they have been dealing in cloth and particularly trading in clothes, because we find their shops everywhere. In almost most of the town, we will find their shops. When I used to visit Bombay, I remember that there was one Gandhi market. A lot of shops of Sikhs were there. They were dealing in different types of clothes, purchasing and selling clothes. And then similarly, I went to Lucknow. So I found that in one of the famous bazaars, there are a large number of shops of the Sikhs. So similarly, the position in outside our foreign countries also, in Thailand, for example, near that Gurdwara, there is a market. A number of shops are owned by the Sikhs, and they are dealing in cloth. They not only deal in cloth regarding this purchase and sale, because in many countries they are importing it. They are importing from India. In Canada, we will find many Sikhs who are importing clothes from India, Pakistan, and all this, and they are selling it. And similarly, the position in America and other European countries where they are settled. So, cloth business, so our manufacturing is concerned. I used to remember that once Sikhs were providing, they had looms there in Bhiwandi, and they were providing clothes, manufactured clothes, to many mills in Mumbai. So similarly, it can be true that they are manufactured also, but I may not be remembering so many names. Yes, one name I remember, and that is Harinder Singh Chawla. He's in UK. So he had started a company, Nova Garments, and that fashion house, and he has started manufacturing those fashion garments, and he was very well known for that. He had been doing this business. Earlier, Ruban Singh had also started a similar type of business and had earned a lot of money in England only. So we can say that in cloth business also, because there are many names and they have earned reputation as well as money in this business too. No, I think I did not mention many other businesses. I would like to mention certain Sikhs who are very famous businessmen at different places, but they Sikhs have made a name in many other businesses also. I would like to say that almost in every kind of business, they have contributed something and they have made money as well as name in those businesses. It's a long list, but for example, I would like to mention one name, the name of Darshan Singh Taliwal. He's doing business in Canada, America. He has got a number of gas stations. Gas station means petrol pumps, which we call here petrol pumps. So when he started with a small petrol pump. That was taken on a rental basis. But now he owns more than around 1,000 gas stations in India, in America and Canada. So we can say that a very rich person. So he's running that business. Then I would like to mention another name, and that is the name of Surjit Singh Babra. He's a prominent Indo-Canadian entrepreneur. He lives in Canada. He's in aviation business. He's rather an aviation leader. He had founded and led several aviation and travel businesses under the Skylink umbrella, sorry. Most notable is Skylink Aviation and Skylink Express. He owned many crafts, and rather he was the first Sikh to start an airlines. And now his crafts are so popular that even government departments and all those people are taking on rental basis. So I can say that he's a very prominent businessman in Canada and Australia, America. Now I would like to mention certain persons who are prominent businessmen, but they are famous for certain particular features, characteristics, very well known for these characteristics. For example, I would like to mention the name of Reuben Singh. Reuben Singh lives in England. He had started a business, as I had told earlier, of garments, and that was Miss Attitude, his business. Then when he had sold that business, he became so rich that he became, at that age, young age, became one of the richest persons. And now he is popularly known because of his number of cars owned by him. It is said that every day when he changes the turban, he matches the color of his car with that of his turban. So he has got so many cars. And then I would like to mention one, Mr. Bhatia. He lives in Canada. So he had started his business with a with a car agency. So he was doing job there. But later on, he started taking his own agency, and now he's in that business. He has got a considerable business in that regard. But he's very well known for his love for the sport of basketball. He's considered as a great fan of that game and popularly known as super fan. So now I think this post has become very big, long. So I would like to stop here. Kindly allow me to leave, and I kindly go on liking these posts. I will continue my discussion in this regard in my subsequent posts also, because I have to touch certain professions also. And then in the concluding post, I would like to tell you what are the specific features that make the Sikhs unique in the field of business. Because I had been so far mentioning only those names, some names rather, because there are a lot of names, some names which I mentioned to show that in each and every business, Sikhs have made their name and they are very well known for their contribution. So please allow me to leave now. Thank you very much. Go on liking these posts and subscribe to this channel, Uniqueness of Sikhism. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.